I'm Alan Kenny, Editorial Director with REIT.com, and we're in Atlanta at the Marriott Marquis Hotel for REIT World 2014, NAREIT's annual convention for all things REIT. Joining me is Michael Knott, Managing Director with Green Street Advisors. So Michael, give us an idea, how are healthcare real estate values trending right now?
Particularly in the last several months, we've had several notable deals, some M&A transactions. I think in the last 6 months or so, you've had upwards of $15 billion of notable transactions in healthcare. And so you've seen healthcare real estate values appreciate dramatically. Lots of capital interest in the sector. Values have risen pretty dramatically, and cap rates have come into levels where people wouldn't have thought they would go a year or so ago. So it's been a pretty dramatic appreciation for healthcare real estate values.
And in terms of areas within the sector, where are investors kind of keeping their attention focused?
I'd say there are a few different areas that investors are focused on. We at Green Street, first and foremost, are really worried about new supply in the senior housing sector. We think that you could have a small wave of new supply build up over the next 24, 36 months that could really start to decelerate NOI growth and cause NOI growth to slow from the really white hot levels it's been at. You've had really strong fundamentals in that sector. It avoided the last downturn. It's had a really good cycle so far, and we think that you'll start to see elevated levels of new supply over the next few years, and so that's an area of concern for us. And then second, I would say cost of capital is an area of concern as well. Until the last recent surge in share prices, you'd seen healthcare REIT NAVs start to approximate where the shares were trading, and that would could have an adverse impact on where and how the companies can allocate capital. I'd say over the last several years, it's really been an all-you-can-eat buffet for the healthcare REITs. They've had gigantic cost of capital advantages in terms of sizable NAV premiums, and those bets have really paid off. They've grown tremendously through acquisitions, and it's been a really great environment for them. But I'd say to the extent that those NAV premiums have narrowed a bit, and that would start to perhaps change the game at the margin and slow that external growth engine a little bit.
Obviously, interest rates are a big topic for every investment sector. How's that impacting healthcare real estate?
We're agnostic on interest rates, and so I think that's not something that we actively spend time thinking about, but whenever you talk to people about healthcare, that inevitably comes up.
All right, thank you, Michael.
Thanks for having us.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.